Welcome back, guys, to Fire Emblem Path of Radiance as our forces clash over at the fort here. Just taking out enemy troops all around the outskirts. We've dealt with the ones in the middle. We've dealt with the killer weapon people. Though found ourselves getting critical by one that wasn't, but we're completely fine. Our two forces have split. One attack squad to try and take care of Meteor Mage, as well as Mr. Feral one over here. Very nasty tiger waiting for us, that's for sure. As we just skim the outskirts, ready to push up towards General Bertram, who's level 19, would you believe it? Right, with that said, it's time to end the turn and see about the enemies coming towards us, because they're pretty much pinned in by our forces. They choose to attack Neff in the meantime. Is this because of her Iron Lance and the fact that she can't damage them enough back to kill them? Probably. It's just there to get some battle experience, because Elincia's behind, mopping up a lot of lovely experience. It's all fine by me. Alright, so we get our first attack in there. We've taken a fair amount of his HP down. Our main assault squad does well as we force him to run away. And if you'd noticed, I'd actually managed to position Volk into a lovely let's do this kind of position. Okay, so the Mage Man moved. And dodges, so that's fine. Alright, so we got Laguz moving down as well. That's perfect for us, because I was... Oh. So Ike was about to start making his fast... Oh, attack. Nice Elincia for regaining some HP there. But then these guys appeared. So, can I get there? No. See, if I move him up now too far, we're going to get him attacked by not only them, but the Feral one. So really, first of all, I need to take care of Mr. Feral first. Now, Ike has the speed of which he can double. But we really want to take him out. So what we're going to do is we're going to move Ike outside of the range. Yes. Ike's stuck in the range of that one now, so we're going to move Ike out of the range of this one. And what we're going to do is we're going to move into a position, equip the Brave Sword, and look to do multiple damage to Mr. Feral one. Right, apart from that, no one else has... The res isn't so bad. It's the res that's going on here. We might need to move up Soren behind Ike, just to keep things as safe as possible. Though I do wonder if a blizzard could take this guy down. Unfortunately, it won't unless we manage to crit, but we only have one charge anyway, though we can double. So that is a shame. And considering I think you are going to be... Yes, best position to assist here, we'll move Oscar up and Titania down. You're back with the main force now, Titania. And those three can deal with what's going on up there. So hopefully Ike will survive, but we know Ike. We know he will. We've got ourselves Laguz trouble over here, including a healer that's trying to run away from me, stealing his stuff. I was nicely in position early. I think I was within range. I think so. We could go for a stiletto try here to take down one Feral one, but we should be fine apart from that. Ranulf was wanting to get in to do some battle as well, so let's go straight in here and get a double claw going on. Cat versus Tiger. As they just keep jumping over each other, it makes sense to attack from behind. But our blue cat is better than the normal kind of... Well, I wouldn't say that's actually normal coloured, but still, you know what I mean. The more usual coloured, I guess I could put it as? Maybe? Right, so Amity. Could you take down this guy? Okay, 0 times 4. We're so good against him in terms of attacking, but we're not at the same time. And again, would you want to put Elincia versus one of these? I don't know if you really would, but we can do damage. So if we can put its HP down to a fair amount, we could really go at it there. In the meantime, Rolf could go in. What we want is Volk to go as far forward as he can that way. and take that one out. So what we could do is we could send Boyd here to bow this one a little bit. If he hits. Finish up on this one with Volk, who comes in from behind. Swoops around, in fact. The double stiletto here, using the actual 2-charge stiletto, not the single charge one. Maybe he'll crit on the first one. Oh, I thought you would have dodged if you didn't crit. Then we've got Elincia's other option, which is just to be a healer, of course. So we could use that to get experience this round, so that's not so bad. Right, so Reese could just get in here and just easily ping a spell over. Mist could get near to do some damage to someone, but I don't think she could actually do really anything. Not even with the Mist Blade. Too bad it isn't like a watery element. A really light, however, can come down and... Oh, really? It would have to be a double attack. Maybe he'll crit again, you never know. You attack too fast for the critical. Not enough hand movements. Another enemy down. This side's going well, really. But then when you stick your mainstay of troops down one area, you kind of expect things to not go badly, don't you? Right, we could, of course, get some movement charges on some people. Maybe we could move Khalil into a position where she could do some damage here. Do you know what? Let's do that. Grayson should be fine. Move to here. We'll chant you. Well, we've got some new people on the field. We may as well see them in battle at least once. We've got Har already seen in battle, after all. So we could even elf under this one and finish it off. But what we want to do is just whittle this one's HP down a little bit. For someone else to come along. Go on then, Khalil. It seems all mages have that default up and down hand swing animation, don't they? First it goes up, then it must come down. Then the battle is won, pretty much. So Marcia can go forward and take anyone she wants to at the moment. Including, of course, now we could just go here and take this guy down, no problem. Right, Sword Slayer or Lagoose Slayer would probably be the best option here, wouldn't it? Especially if you're critical. That would have done fine for anything, wouldn't it? We're completely fine, as we now level up yet again. So I'm glad everyone's coming into like more power, and I'm glad more to the point the enemies are more powerful so we can get some proper experience. And we have one more troop out of the lot to sort out. So what we can do is just move forward. He'll mend Volk in the end. She's got enough res to be able to take the blow from this guy if he chooses to shine. The problem is this one, which is out of range, so we're fine all the same. There's no one fastening him around. No, we're getting near a knightly division after all. But no one can quite get into attack there, so we're fine. We just need someone to finish off Mr. Knight guy. So we'll get over there. Cast ourselves a mend. And get ourselves some more of that lovely experience. Jill, is this for you or is it for Neff? I think it's for Neff, to be honest. Wait a second. First of all, if Neff's down on HP, we may as well top her up as well and get the experience. Micromanaging a large army. More to the point, all the heal strikes we can do. Heal strikes? I guess there's one term for it. One Iron Lance will take him out. But you can stand there with your Steel Lance and look all good, but my Iron Lance is good enough to take you down. It's just because my armor's fancier. More compact. Enables me to move, gives me speed so I can strike. Strength and defense, however, is a level up we like. 25 speed she has already, after all. Doesn't need much more than that. So again, we've got ourselves the chasing forces. Rayson's about to go Lagoo's mode for Super Chant. And then apart from that, what we could do is, of course, yet again, play Lure. Send Marcia in with Javelin equipped. Lure is set. Apart from that, I guess Jill can kind of come along as well, going, well, I want to get some damage done. More to the point, we surround a princess and keep her nice and safe. So you chose to shine on Jill, did you? I guess that makes sense and all. Except she dodged. And now we're going to claim ourselves another physic and then destroy you. We even got first strike, sir. Aren't you annoyed? Even though it doesn't really change much. We're looking to whittle you down a little bit so someone else can come in and take the blow. Alright, so as I thought, he'd run away. But that works out. We know Oscar is highly defensive. He dodged anyway, but with his horse powers, he should be able to charge straight up now and take that down. In the meantime, Ike dodges, and either we see skill proc. Really? That didn't do it? All those slices? Maybe I would have done better with a silver sword. In comes the dragons. Right, more reinforcements come in, but to be honest, we kind of want to leave Meteor guy alone. I think anyone here can take the hits. We need to kind of destroy the rest of them. So with that said, not Blizzard, a Wind or an Elwind to take one of these down would be the correct starter. Apart from that, we need to make sure that we can take down the other guys. So we could do 11 times 4 there. I think the Brave Sword will be best on him. And then Oscar to take the other one for the time being. So yep, Elwind time it is. The interesting thing about the trio that's currently attacking is they all have support with Ike, so that's kind of a good unit moving together. Guess who didn't notice, by the way, that this guy was using a short spear? More peril than it was worth, that one. So it would have been better to put him on that guy. Not the one who did, but it all worked out in the end, so we can't really complain, can we? Sure someone will. But still. Let's sort out the Lagoos, because he is the most important person right now. Just use the Oscar Lance to secure the KO. I want 100% hit. We need these 3 down, so Soren's safe from physical harm that we're not randomly chucking him into without checking out weapons. And then you can keep chasing that guy down. You haven't been hit by his meteor yet. In the meantime, the Brave Sword can strike 1 billion times, though it seems that someone moved out of range just ever so slightly, so that has messed with overall damage. All the same, we could use Aether instead, and then another hit. Not Aether, so Luna, I think is the command of whatever he's got. Oh. It is actually called Aether, but it's a mix of Soul and Luna. My mind, it goes on tangents. But there's 3 guys taken by 3 guys. That's all fine up there. So, we've got to lure next this wave of troops, and then get round to this wave of troops. Which this guy has a Sleep Staff, which is thankfully not in range of anyone. Is his magic skill not that high? That's good. It's something like Magan's skill, isn't it, for a Sleep Staff that defines range? I know we're only seeing the range of thingy, so it's range 1, magic and a half. So he's got a good 7 range on that. We're fine from that, we should be, if my calculations are correct. And at the point we can see the points that he's at. So, Elincia. Actually, Volk first of all. Time for you to pickpocket a little bit. That physic is now mine. Even brought with it a level up. Strength and defense, never a bad thing. Direct attack stats, after all. Right then, Elincia, which one do you want? I guess either one will do for you. Let's go right in the middle. Right, so that one could get taken down. That one gets ×4 attacked. Let's attack that one because it will take less weapon charges. Farewell to you. I mean, we have 1 billion people that can queue up to take the other one down. Right, stay right where you are. You should be fine from... No, you're not. No, you are. Good. I was right. Stop second guessing yourself. Mia can come in and take out that one. Show that she's the premier swordsmaster on our block. Oh, I don't mind if she gets attacked back at this point because some extra healing space is never a bad thing. Swing that sword! They swing it so wildly. I thought they were sword masters and sword mistresses. Sword mistress sounds bad, actually. I don't know. Right, all the way forward. Lovely heal. Should we use Jill as our next lure? I think that would probably go down fairly well. You can always get more heals on people as well to get levels across the party. And there's always the option of the big old chant. So we still want to just lure at this point. And you've got a brave sword, have you, with crit chance as well, I'd imagine. So let's put Jill in a position where she can, well, have a party a little bit here. We've got Silver Lance, we've got tons of Lance guys. Alright, so as long as we don't come past 3 above and 1 to the left of Elincia, we should be fine. So let's stick Jill right here. Everything else should be kind of fine. So let's chant. A singular chant. We do the lure strategy after all. I know we can chant multiple people in a group right now. I don't know if it would give better experience returns, mind you. Put you on the edge here, because this guy can go a little bit further. So we'll put you to just be a blocker if you need to be, though I don't think you really will. And then get pretty much the super death trap enabled, which is 2 archers, that nearby to a batch of flyers that are about to come along. Not the nicest way to treat them, that's for sure. But it works for us, and Khalil's coming along like, you don't never use me, we used you once. And Titania, I forgot completely about you. She has rights to complain. She can catch up fairly well. Let's let the Meteor Mage now get got. After, of course, Jill's lure battles. With the high defense, I'm not really foreseeing any trouble here. Just the fact that she can knock the guys down peg by peg. So you both targeted the same person, you dastardly fiends. And you know that one heal is going to sort them out. Or the dodging will happen. That too. Jill's just like hacking away, it's all weapon experience to me. Now this one might do a fair bit more damage, mind you. Seeming it's a Silver Lance. Jill kind of took a little bit of offense to that, however. It's the 3rd Wyvern Rider, Wyvern Lord that chose to attack me. I think I will take this one out then. Try to run from Oscar all you like. This isn't going to go well for you. And as Lagoos move and more troops enter the middle of the map, we're I do wonder how many other reinforcements we're going to have to face at this point in time, but the Oscar Lance catches up. In fact, the Steel Lance will do it fine. The Meteor Mage goes down, and we finally have this threat cut away from us. In fact, if Oscar had taken any damage, it seems he would want to have healed part of it back. If he doesn't kill an opponent outright, though, it kind of looks a bit foolish, doesn't it? As Oscar levels up. Alright then, some strength extra there with some extra magic, because we need that. In fact, we've got like other weapons like the Flame Lance, we've got the lightning stuff as well, that we're just not using because well, it's kind of hard to fit that kind of thing in. Most of your melee guys, you know, they melee. So apart from that, we've got horse units coming down this way, but they've got no way of reaching out from there. Soren will just toddle along with him. Going, things are completely fine as we move on to another episode of Fire Emblem with troops down here to take care of. We now have the advance upwards as pretty much just around the castle area that's left of enemies. As we travel this big expanse in between, I'll see you next time for more. Bye-bye.